welcome back to my channel, Budgeting Around the World, where we talk all things travel and budgeting. The common opinion is that debt should be avoided at all costs. And if you have debt, you shouldn't you shouldn't go shopping, you shouldn't travel, you shouldn't do anything until those are paid off. You should put 100% of the money that you have into paying off your debt, because debt is bad. I don't agree. Not all debt is bad. Yes, I said it. Not all debt is bad. Most people just haven't been taught how to properly use debt. Debt can be leveraged to acquire wealth, to set you and generations to come up for success. Debt can also be used to create a barrier to wealth and to prevent you from getting to where you need to be in life. What? I know. So if you're using debt for things that are income producing, to buy rental properties, to invest in something that's going to make you money, whether that is adding an addition to your home, a home in general, your education, anything like that, something that's going to bring you back money. Yes, you're spending money, but you're spending money to make money. That debt is okay. Now, I don't like the good debt, bad debt, because I don't like it. But having debt that is bringing you wealth is leveraging debt. That's using debt for your benefit. The issue is that most Americans don't do that. We get a credit card and want to shop and want to book trips and want to do all this cool, fun, great things that aren't making us any money back. We spend the money and it goes out and it goes out and it goes out, but it never comes back to us. So that's where debt becomes a hindrance, and now your credit's trash, and now you want to actually go buy something or do something and you can't, because you spend all your debt, all your credit on things that don't make any sense, things that don't make you any money. I think debt can wait. If you have debt, it can stay there. For all I care, the debt can sit there. Now, not all debt can wait. Not all debt can sit there, and I'm going to talk about what can and can't. But regardless of all things, your emergency savings should be your #1 goal. Pay the minimums on all that debt until you have money sitting aside. There are a whole bunch of Americans who don't have any savings. Any. So if you have no savings and you're putting all of your extra money into paying down your debts, something happens and you need to get whatever, how you gonna pay for it? You should put all your money into paying off these credit cards. So you have no money. So you need to have that emergency savings for 2 reasons. One, just because you need emergency savings. You always need cash that is easy to access, because you never know what's going to happen in life. But 2, because not having emergency savings actually leads to creating more debt along the line. Studies have shown if you just pay off debt, when something happens, you have no savings left. You have no savings set aside. So guess what you go do? You put money right back on those credit cards you just paid off. Debt can wait. Savings comes first. Number 1 is your savings. And how much savings did you have? At least $1,000 at the very least. Ideally, a month or 2 of income, not expenses, of income, sitting in cash, easy to access. Ultimately, you would like to have that to be 3 to 6 months. But if you're focusing on paying down debt, you can start with $1,000 and then maybe $1,500 and slowly grow it to get to that 3 to 6 months. You don't want to just throw all your cash in there and ignore your debt, but you also don't want to put all your cash into your debt and ignore your savings. I also think debt can wait because life is short. We never know what's gonna happen. I know a lot of people who are like, I'll do it next week, I'll do it when my kids are grown, I'll do it once school's out, I'll do it, and then this comes and something's happened. Either they have difficulty walking, they have pain, now they're ill. Maybe they didn't even make it to see whatever that milestone they were waiting on to come. We never know what's going to happen in life. We never know when our last day is. Why wait? We get one life. Why wait to live it? Live your life while you know you can. Right now, I'm going to go climb all the mountains and the trees and all the things I can because I can. I don't know that I'll be able to do that in 2, 3, 5 years. I want to go see the things that are like disappearing in nature, because if I wait, they might be gone. So do the things that you want to do while you can do them. You have no clue what your life is going to be like. You may retire and be able to hang out and like see the world. Cool. Or you may retire and have 50 little grandkids and you love your grandbabies and you never want to leave them. So guess what? You're traveling from state to state, city to city, wherever they are, and that's your travel. And you're happy doing that, but you didn't get a chance to see the rest of the world and you forgot about that because now you have grandbabies. You might not make it to whatever. I know a bunch of people who are gone way too soon. We cannot keep waiting. You absolutely never know when your end is near. You never know when you're going to get ill. You never know when you're going to break that one bone just the right way that you can't. It just hurts to run on it. You really want to run a 5K, but you twisted that ankle a little hard that 1 year, and now the doctors don't think you can run a 5K. I'm not saying doctors are always right, but why wait? Why let debt stop you from living your life today? Now, I'm not saying just accumulate debt and let it sit there. That's not responsible, friends, okay? Moguls, we're moguls. Let's balance in all things. So, no, you should not be out here running around the world with your credit cards maxed out. Probably shouldn't be doing it with, a really high car note that's like just lingering. So you want to pay off your commercial debt. I completely agree with paying off commercial debt. Again, balance. So if you put $150 a month on your credit cards, then put $50 to $100 a month towards travel just in a savings account, and let that accumulate over time. So you're putting money in both places, but you're putting more money towards your debt than you are towards your thing. For me, my thing is travel, whatever your thing is. But you have the opportunity to do a little bit of both with some delayed gratification. What I don't think you should do is wait until you've paid off your car note, your credit cards, your mortgage, your student loans, your kids' student loans, your spouse, and then live your life. Because who knows if that day is ever going to come. Let me tell you something. I don't know who's paying my student loans. They'll get there one day. I guess. Maybe. So balance. Find your balance. And it's up to, money is very, very personal. It's up to you to find your balance. But keep in mind that it's a balance. It's a back and forth. Some months you can spend more on travel and less on debt, and vice versa. But don't completely negate living your life because you're in debt. Because that's a miserable life. And the whole point of getting out of debt is to have a better quality of life. So don't completely ruin your quality of life in order to have a better quality of life. Let's make baby steps. Let's make progress along the way. So that is my Talk About It Tuesday. I hope to see you all back here next week. Let me know what you think, what you feel. How do you feel about that? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it both? Tell me.